Hi there folks, I'm Chris Kilby, a pastor in a pergola, and here's today's bite-sized Bible from 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 2. You'll remember that Paul is teaching Timothy how to relate to different groups of people in the church there in Ephesus, and today's verse shows us how Paul expected Timothy to relate to the women in the church. Let me just read you verse 2. He says, treat older women as mothers and young women as sisters with absolute purity. So the older women, he says, I want you to treat them a bit like mums. I want you to honour them. I want you to respect them. I want you to value their wisdom and their gifts. You see, in this culture, mature women were, and I think still are, the backbone of church life. They're often the most faithful servers, the most faithful prayers. I mean, I think about my wife Jo. She's been serving in our children's work for nearly 30 years. Now that's faithfulness, And the older women are very adept at building relationships. I often describe them as the glue that holds the church together. And that's why Paul says to Timothy, you've got to treat these older women like mums. You've got to love them and honour them and value them. And then he says about the younger women, he says, I want you to treat them as sisters with absolute purity. Now, there should be a noticeable difference between the way the world treats women and views young women and the way others in the church view young women. You see, in the world, we often find that young women are belittled, they're dishonoured, they're often portrayed purely sexually in our culture. And Paul is speaking against it. He's saying, no. In the church, that's not how we view our women. We view our women as sisters, which means we fiercely protect them. We love them. We care for them. We don't belittle them. We don't portray them like this or like that. We honour them as sisters. We love them and we value them. And so I want to say this to you. Let your local church shine brightly by the way it honours all of its women, both older and younger. Let it be the place where their true worth is able to be seen and valued, recognised and rewarded. The older women as mothers and the younger women as sisters. The church should be an incredibly safe and beautiful family for women of every age to grow up in. So my name is Chris Kilby, a pastor in a pergola, and that was today's bite-sized Bible from 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 2, and I'll see you next time.